the summer of 1997, Münster presented for the third time the Sculpture Projects, an unparalleled long-term experiment on the subject of art in public space. More than 70 artists from all over the world had been invited by the Landesmuseum to create outdoor artworks for sites in and around the city. A much disputed work, the provocative contribution by German concept artist Hans Haacke, a cylindrical shack made from rough planks and crowned by razor wire, imitates the form and dimensions of the monument of wars and victories next to it, which is popularly called Temple of Buttocks. Inside the shack, and only visible through the gaps where the planks do not fit together, a children's carousel turns around and around to the speeded up and distorted music of the German national anthem. War and death, violence and suffering, the absurd vicious circle of human existence. Next to Haacke's both intelligent and sensuous work, the Dutch group Atelier van Lieshout has lined up 4 bizarre mobile homes. Modern nomadism has created its own new dwelling. The boundaries between design, architecture and sculpture become blurred, yet functionality is always the supreme principle. The Dutch town of Tilburg uses the so-called Kastmobiel as a mobile art museum, that is, as a space for exhibitions and presentations. Dan Graham too has tried to reconcile function with aesthetics in a communicative, dialogical form. His project, Funhouse for Münster, is a pavilion constructed from mirrors and placed in the neighborhood of 2 playgrounds. Here, children can learn about various perspectives. The grown-ups too enjoy this work. Franz West's answer to the question, what is public space, is as ironic as clear. Next to a waterfall, he installed his work Étude de couleur, or study of colors, which at close view turns out to be a functioning lavatory, and is actually used. Frenchman Raymond Haynes uses large billboards to present his art. Directly next to these, American video artist Diana Thater has chosen the Bunturm to install her project. This fortification tower, which except for the Zwinger is the only remaining tower of the former town wall, was closed for more than 50 years. On the occasion of the 1997 exhibition, it was opened to the public. Inside, Diana Theater installed video projections of wild horses in various colors which seemed to gallop across the walls. Rebecca Horn's contribution to the sculpture projects of 1987 was purchased by the city of Münster and reopened to the public for the exhibition of 1997. The contrapuntal concert installed inside the Zwinger refers to the more recent German history. During the time of the Nazis, the Gestapo used the Zwinger to torture and execute prisoners. Rebecca Horn's eerie work reminds one of this cruel chapter of German history, thus making the Zwinger an impressive memorial to the victims of the Nazi regime. Art and nature, a central subject of the sculpture projects of 1997. On the grounds of the former zoo, a walking stick driven by water pressure dances over the surface of a pond. It entertains the viewers with sometimes madly jerking, sometimes contemplatively slow movements. With this work, the Swiss artist Roman Signer created one of the most popular contributions to the exhibition. Signer's fellow countrymen Peter Fischli and David Weiss also devote themselves to the subject of nature. For the time of the exhibition, they transformed a private garden at the promenade into a kitchen garden with vegetables and herbs. Here, viewers can observe plants from springtime to autumn growing and withering. At the same time, the garden offers a romantic urban retreat for visitors who feel stressed by civilization. Bert Thijs, a young artist from Luxembourg, has also translated the idea that an artwork must allow people to use it. In the garden behind the Baroque palace, he constructed a philosophical platform. On this work, he says, people can walk, ride, sleep, dance and play. During the exhibition, the platform has become a popular meeting place. People perform stage plays or music, give philosophical lectures, meet friends to have a glass of red wine at midnight, or just enjoy the view of the distant botanical garden.